Hey guys, so in this video I kind of want to show you guys this encounter that I had with some toxic survivors. So I wasn't streaming or I wasn't recording. I happened to come across them and I beat them. It's kind of crazy game. And they sent me a few messages that I'm gonna read. But yeah, I want to break it down and just let me know what you guys think. So obviously, I'm looking for the first survivor. That's how the game is played. As a killer, you're supposed to look to see where the survivors are. Find some scratch marks. Follow it. Boom. I find Dustin just sitting there in the basement. So, I'm going on a goose chase. I'm following him. Drops a pallet. Okay. I go around because he doesn't commit to the pallet. 1000 IQ. Following him still. I follow him up the stairs. He drops another pallet. I break that shit. Also, one thing about this map, this school map, I hate it. I've probably played it 3 times, and I've lost 2 out of the 3 times, right? So I'm already committed to not losing this game, right? But that's besides the point. I'm still following Dustin. I really want to get this down, so I'm not down behind. I'm still following him. This is my first chase in total, right? And I want to emphasize first chase because there's some claims that I was tunneling, and we're going to really break this video down. Let's see if we were tunneling. So boom, I get my first down. I'm going, I put him on the hook. Put him on a scourge hook, gotta let that wound deepen, let it sink in. Pop a little bit of blood fury. I see an engine pop. I'm coming over there. You already know. And boom, we find our second survivor, Sable. She's also a big part of this because apparently I didn't tunnel only one person. I tunneled 2 people. So she takes off the other way towards the school, and I noticed this. So I'm like, okay, she's probably distracting me so someone could save Dustin. I break the engine when I come back to school. Guess what happens? Someone saves Dustin. So at this point, I have 1 hook. They have 3 engines done, right? I'm not sweating, but, things are getting tense. And here, I actually don't even go after Dustin. I go towards the person that saved Dustin. So look, I'm following him, and I see that it's Michonne. And as you can see, I've seen 3 people. I've chased 3 people, and they have 2 engines done. I get my first hit on Michonne. And I go back to see if Sable's working on the gen, and look at what she's doing. Her and Dustin are working on the gen. So I take this as a second opportunity to go and put Dustin on a hook. And Sable comes to me. Sable is blocking me. So I hit Sable. Hit a little backtrack. See, he comes out the front of the house. Now, Sable is nowhere to be found. Dustin right in front of my face. I'm gonna take that. I follow him. We're in Shack. I hate Shack. Sable right in front of my face. Grab her. Dustin right in front of my face. Hit him. I go to put Sable on the hook. Fake like I go in the Shack so I could get Dustin there. And then I put her on the hook. He drops the pallet on me. All normal. No tunneling. I've only gone for what I've seen. So I got a person on the hook. Let me go get some pressure and put Dustin on a hook, right? They have popped 4 gens. I've seen Michonne once. I haven't seen the other player. I've only seen these 2 and Michonne once. Dustin's still trying to save Sable. Look, you're being a good survivor. But there's a cost to it. Now you got your second hook. No tunneling. I've just been taking what they've been giving me. As I hook Dustin, they save Sable. Okay, so let's see who we get. Sable is the first person I see, so automatically I'm going after her. Then Michonne comes across. Guess what? I give up on Sable and I go to Michonne. Michonne takes the hit, dips off, but Dustin runs right into my face, so I follow him. I know when they come off the hook, they have a little cooldown, so I'm following him. Still hit him, still gets the cooldown. He can dip, right? And then I come outside. They're all healing, right? I turn to my right. I see a blood trail. Obviously, it's Dustin. They have one generator left. Let me get this man on a hook, right? So I continue to follow him. He throws a pallet. He takes the same path he took before. So he takes the same path. I go through the school. I hear two people healing. I give up on the chase. I do the smart thing and chase the person that I've already hooked. So I gave up on Dustin. I didn't tunnel him. I heard someone else. I dipped. I did not continue to go after him. Michonne tried to flash me a little bit. That shit was weak. Get off of me. So boom, I hooked them both one time, right? They got 4 gens done, while Dustin and Sable were both hooked one time. So they've had more than enough time to finish the last gen, right? I already got both of them now with 2 hooks. Back onto another chase. I checked the engine Sable was working on the beginning of the game. She's not there. So I circle back, I go back to the school, I break down the door, and would you look at that? Someone's there. Now, I haven't hooked either of these people. I go around the school so I don't fall down the hole. I go to check on the hook as well. And look at who I find. Michonne. And I follow her. And guess who I haven't seen all game? Dustin. Right? So I tunneled, but Dustin hiding, that's okay. Maybe if Dustin wasn't hiding, you guys would have won. I don't know though. So they save Sable. I turn back around. I see Sable. I chase Sable. This is an opportunity to get her done while there's 1 engine left. So I go and start my second chase with Sable. Apparently I was tunneling. I don't know how you tunnel with 2 chases. All right. I still see her. I take a nice little corner here. I cut her off. Boom. She's down. Now, I've chased her twice. And I've been able to get her out. Somehow this is tunneling. I don't know how. Michonne, get that flashlight out of my face. So they still haven't got that last generator done. I've chased Sable twice and I got her out. So what have they been doing? I don't know. Dustin's hiding. I don't know. You go ask him. But then I go after Michonne. Still haven't seen Dustin. She goes back to pallet. I try to break it. She flashes me. She got me that time. I'll admit it. I see the streaks, I go to follow, see the engine pop, go right up to it. I break that engine out. Find some more streaks, follow it. So far, so normal, right? This is just all normal gameplay. No tunneling, I'm following whoever I see, and I'm going back and checking the spots that I need to check. That's all I'm doing, no tunneling. And obviously I'm not camping any gens because there's 1 gen left. So I'm walking back into school and jump scare, Michonne. Boom, you're done.
Oh! He needs some milk.
So now, as you can see, no tunneling. I've just been putting straight pressure on all of them. They haven't been able to do this last gen for how long now? And I haven't been tunneling anybody. I check and make sure the coast is clear. I pick up Michonne, go to hooker. And at this point, I'm thinking like, there's no way that they're not going to pop a gen right now, right? I'm thinking at most I could get a 2K if I defend this well, if I do right. Maybe if Dustin shows his face for once. But yeah, so now I'm just down here. I collect some blood, go back up, collect some more blood, get the Blood Fury, and then I go to check on a gen. I know I can hear this from downstairs, so I'm just walking over. I don't hear any progress, so I backtrack. Maybe they're coming to save Michonne. I pop the Blood Fury. I'm dashing over as fast as I can. They save Michonne. Luckily, I'm able to get it down, though. So now, I go to chase Michonne, because I know if I get her down, it puts this immense pressure on Dustin. She hops the fence. I can't chase that. I need to put the body on the hook. Here, I'm thinking maybe Michonne could come back. Like, nah, you know what? It's not worth it. Let me just put her on the hook. So I stop my Blood Fury, pick her up, get ready to put her on the hook. I head upstairs, looking for a hook, not tunneling. Dustin's still nowhere to be found. And now I do the same thing I did with Michonne. I collect some blood so I could get my Blood Fury back. I check the surrounding area, see if anybody's going to come for the save. Check again to see if someone's going to save. And then I start heading straight to a gen. And I'm still not tunneling anybody. Where's Dustin? Is he in the Upside Down? Who knows? Somebody call Vecna. I see Dustin. Now I know that I could potentially get a 3K. So because I'm 1000 IQ and I see Michonne running in a complete opposite direction from where I have the hook, I can tell that Dustin is probably going to go for the save. So what do? I pop my Blood Fury and I head straight to the hook. 1000 IQ. And what do you know? I was right. Dustin's right there. Now, any logical player would go straight for Dustin and just take him out the game, which is what I do. Mind you, I haven't seen this man in how long? So I see him because of my perk that allows me to see my obsession when they drop a pallet. Follow the trail. Now I'm on your ass. I'm sending you to the Upside Down. You can run, but you can't hide for long. He baits window. Watch this. 1000 IQ. Look at this shit. I go, drop, and swing. Look at that forward momentum. See, he's giving me a little chase. They actually get the engine done finally. 100 IQ, hop in the window. I have the edge. Boom, get him again. Still chasing him. They got the engine done. They could leave. They could leave right now. Somehow this is tunneling, by the way. They have all the engines done. I only have 1 kill. And I hadn't seen Dustin all game. Finally get him down. I get the 2K. Mind you, while this chase with Dustin was happening, I got a message, I think from the Michonne, or it might have been the Sable, that said that I was tunneling. Guys, can you please go back and watch the footage and tell me how long I didn't see Dustin for? Can you please? Besides the point, so I got 2K. I'm seeing if I can squeeze another one out. You know, I'm searching, I'm looking, I'm praying because I know that I shouldn't have a 2K right now. There's no way I could get a 3K, I don't think, but I'm still looking. And by some miracle, I find Michonne hiding. Boom, get her down, 1 swing. So I'm still checking and seeing if the other person's around so I can squeeze out a 4K, but then she self-revives. So now I give another chase. Get her down easy, no tunneling. That was just a chase. That's how the game works. Go over and put her on the hook. Boom. So now if I play this correctly, I can have a 3K. When they had 4 survivors, well, only 2 hooks on one of the survivors. Sorry, only 2 of the survivors had 1 hook. But they had all 4 survivors, and they had 1 gen to go. And I could get a 3K right here if I play my cards right. So I go out, I'm scoping the scene, you know. I really don't want to let this guy go because I have no idea how I have 3 kills right now. They popped the last door. All right, get out of here. I get my 3 kills. Go. Go. There's no reason to still be in here. This is my kill. Goodbye. Now, I don't know about you. As a person who's lost on this map multiple times and being down 4 gens while having 4 people still around, I'm taking this as an absolute win, right? They played horribly in that second half. Long story short, she dies. So obviously they messaged me during the chase with Dustin. So I'm going to show some of the messages. I'm going to show the first message. So this is when I was chasing Dustin and the Sable texted me this. So she texts me, tunneling is not cute. I respond with, I had you and Dustin on Death Hook and he was hiding the whole game. I mean, I showed you guys the video. Was I tunneling or was Dustin hiding? And then she proceeds to say that I was tunneling him and then I started tunneling her because she was following me. So I think what she wanted me to do was, I don't know, DC. Because I'm not sure if she knows this, but if I stop following Dustin and then I stop following her, then I'm not following anybody. And I can't win the game. And I know I'm not crazy when I say they had 4 survivors with 1 gen left. Michonne and the other girl could have came at any time to help. So at this point, I think she has amnesia and forgot how the game went. So I just kindly remind her while also laughing because this is crazy. I mean, the balls to say that I was cheating. She then proceeds to try to make me feel bad for being the best chaser in the game, but this is actually a really big compliment, so thank you. And I just send her this picture back, which is nothing new. You guys already know. I've been telling you this the whole video. She then comes back and basically says that I'm the best chaser ever again. And she also says I should have been more fair and killed her teammates that were across the map doing gens. Because me being down 4 gens with no kills is so fair. So I say I hope I play with you guys again soon. And they say I hope not, but if we do, I hope we bully you so we make you DC. You know, I like that energy, but don't like the crying. She then says this, I mean, I didn't even have 2 hooks on a person when they had 4 gens done, so. And then I just tell her the truth. She then says she's a girl because she has Spider-Man as her picture. I guess it could be anybody, but whatever. And then she admits that she basically caused her own quote-unquote tunneling when it's actually just chasing. And then the person playing Michonne decided to text me, but he really just didn't say anything. He kind of just insulted me, so. And then he talks like he was the one that I was actually chasing. I'm guessing the girl told him or they were talking while they were playing, but it's kind of sad that they're communicating and they lost when they had 4 gens done and nobody on Death Hook, so. I'm not gonna lie, it's not common that I run into people like this, but it's extremely funny how it happened. I didn't expect it at all. You know, I'm not mad at them. It was funny. It's just a game at the end of the day. You know, I'm not making this video to send hate. I'm just making it because I thought it was funny. The other people thought it was funny. Who knows? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want to see something. You already know. I'm out.